That's not exactly what we need. Let's play Jace Reawakened. We'll play Prince of Whatchamacallits. Return target non-land permanent and opponent controls to their owner's hand. Saga of the Skies. I don't think that doing anything really matters here, but we'll return the doubling season to their hand. And I think that means we win? Does that mean we win? What just happened? Well, hello, Magic the Gathering fans. I am Average Zen, your host of Average Zen Presents, coming at you once again on this live edition of Brawlin Friday on Twitch at Average Zen Presents. If you're watching later on YouTube, big shout outs. Thank you so much to our growing audience there at Average Zen. Much love. We're feeling it. We appreciate all your comments. Yeah, it's growing, man. We're doing things, and you're all a part of it, and we're having fun playing this game together. I appreciate everyone journeying with me. Yes, words. Let's get into it. Let's talk about our first Brawlin Friday deck of the day. We're going with Vega, the Watcher. This is not one we've done yet on this show. And I really like Miss Misorius. I like drawing cards. And this is kind of a cool deck in terms of what some of the things we can pull off and really play around with cards that don't normally see play in our decks, including some new cards as well. Let's talk about Vega first off. It is a 2/2 flyer with Ward 2. That's excellent for 3. Azorius and a colorless pip. A legendary bird, Spirit. So if you want to build around the bird tribal or spirit tribal, this works, or both. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, draw a card. Fun stuff. So our entire deck is built around casting spells from places other than our hand and payoffs for drawing more than one card. As simple as that. But we get to play so many fun mechanics in this deck. And there are a few nasty combos that we can pull off if we are so fortunate. I will say, we've been on something of a bad luck streak the past week or so. Really 2 weeks. So fingers crossed, we're doing this live, we're back-to-back games. We don't cherry pick, we don't edit out games to show you what was best. This is the average Zen experience. This is the average player experience. For those of you who don't have 6, 7, 8 hours a day to devote to playing Magic the Gathering, what you get in one sitting, that's what you get. So we'll see what we get today, what we're hoping to get. Vega the Watcher in play. And then something like all of our spells, so you say, Zen, what spells? How are we going to cast spells from places other than our hand? I like Tygam. Number one, if we cast a second spell, we get a flurry. And that means we get to suspend a spell, and we get to copy a spell. And that copy is actually exiled, and so it's technically not cast from our hand. And then the suspend copy is not cast from our hand. So this is excellent. Let's talk about Dorothea. Dorothea attacks or blocks, sacrifice it. All these cards would disturb. Other than being a mid-2000s, hard rock band, is also a mechanic in the Magic the Gathering realm that allows you to cast. Notice it says cast this card from your graveyard, transform for its disturb cost. So there's a lot of effects that we could do from graveyard, but very few of them actually say cast. That is important. Along those lines, let's see, did we keep, where is it? Saw it coming, foretell, yes, it is the same thing, we exile it. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Ugin, Eye of the Storms. This is a card that's going to be ubiquitous in Commander or Brawl. It is colorless. It does everything that you would want, a 7-drop to do. It gains you life, it's removal, it gets you more removal, it gets you colorless pips of mana, drawing cards. It's something your opponents are going to attack. But in this deck, it serves a particular function other than just being a good card because of the -11 ability of searching up the cards, exiling them, and being able to play them without paying their mana cost. And notice they're in exile, so every free card that we get to exile off of Ugin's -11, should we get there, will draw us a card. It will exile something permanent from our opponent's board and should really put us over the top with things like Wizard Clash, which is a classic for card draws. If we level it up, then our cards get really, really big. Another combo that we've been playing around with, Valley Flood Caller and any 0 mana artifact. In this case, we've chosen Mox Amber, and we have Emery and Valley Flood Caller and Mox Amber here. We also have, let's see if we can find it, oh my goodness, did I not put it in here? Let's talk about extraction. No. Retraction. Helix. There we go. Yeah, let's put that in there while we're talking about it because that can be a big part of the combo. We've seen it. We've done it in Pioneer. We've done it in Historic. We will do it more in Historic. With that being said, let's cut the counterspell because we have other counterspells in here that actually synergize a little bit better, like the Foretell, the Dazzling Denial. We still have Mana Drain because that's ramp, and we're not running many Mana Rocks. Recently got a comment on my Felithar counter Brawls deck that perhaps we would not lose so many games if we ran more ramp. Well, blue-white, notoriously bad for ramp. Could we? Yes, I think we've kept our curve low enough though, and we should be drawing enough cards, and we've included enough lands that we should be decent. That being said, if you want to throw in a few more Mana Rocks for your taste, it does synergize well with Ugin Eye of the Storms. We'll see how we do with this particular version today. And fingers crossed, if we need to, and we're absolutely finding out that we absolutely cannot double spell or even triple spell easily enough, even with all of our card draw, then maybe we'll go midstream and cut out a few cards in favor of some Mana Rocks. Up against Tevil, the Balance Scale. Hopefully this is not the CEDH version of Tevil that we played the other day. I do like the Jubilant Skybonder. Unable to Scream is good. Mystic Reflection could be fun. Reality Chip. And we have quite a few Foretell and Plot cards. And what we're missing is a third land. Let's see if we can surveil for it. All right, well, we start out with a little surveillance. Hey, we did find a third land. Excellent, excellent. Devil is a powerful card for a 4-drop. I mean, I think our best bet here is let's go ahead and get ahead of the game and play the Reality Chip. Now we see what's on top. Oracle of the Alpha. Information is key. We know what we're getting. Undead Butler. Oh, Cobra. Defense of the Heart. I like to see that in there. Let's go with... Let's get set up here. All right. Let us foretell the Mystic Reflections. And I think that's going to be it. We have Emery on top. That's not ideal. We'd really like to see a land, and I'm willing to bet that Emery's going to mill us a land. I don't think it's time for the Mystic Reflections. That was... I think we just go with the Unable to Scream on the Gallagher. The weather here has been crazy lately. Hot, cold, dry. Now, here we are. Alright, so... let's go Unable to Scream on the Gallagher. Emery, Lurker of the Lock. And of course we milled a land and a land. That's unfortunate. And the Sword of Wealth and Power we can bring back, and the Mischievous Catgeist at least has Disturb. And of course there's a land on top. Let's go with... oh my goodness. This is tough. I don't want the land to go away. Otherwise I would play Oracle of the Alpha in a second here. No tax. In turn. We need the Sword of Wealth and Power out of the graveyard. Alright, they're going for things in the graveyard, and then Tevil will attack, and they'll get a zombie. And bad news all over. And they're ramping. And we are stuck on 3 lands, getting ready to draw a 4th. Okay, I see your comments now. Perhaps if we... oh, yes. Alright. We'll see if this is the trend. And they're taking a while to find those cards. Lotus Light Dancers. Lifelink, notably. Alright, so Codis. Store of... oh my goodness, Galta. Alright then. Oh, they got a Lumra in there. They almost certainly have ways to bring stuff back from the graveyard. That would be crazy not to. I'm a little worried, but I see this is not the EDH or CEDH version. Let's put this on Bird. Bird is the word. We'll cast our commander. Alright. Sage of the Skies. I am not sure about this. Man, oh man. Okay. We might be in for it. I don't think we're gonna survive. I'm scared. Tall card, and please have mercy. Oversold Cemetery. That's a good one to have in there. I don't think we had that in our Tevil version. Destroy target enchantment. Counter target. Okay. I mean, I wanted a Mystic Reflection there, but I'm thinking our best bet is to draw a card off a Mischievous Catgeist and get that Sage of the Realms in play and try to get some life gain going on. That seems very short term. That's short term thinking. Come on, Zen. Oh, Voltborn Tyrant into the grave. Oh my goodness. I'm scared. I am very scared. 4, and I mean, I guess we have to block the Lotus Light Dancers. They gain the life anyway, but at least we don't take the damage. And of course we gotta land on top. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to cast this on our guy. Then we draw a land, and now we finally found another land. Cool. Alright. Oh, we attack in with our guy. Draw that land. Okay. That gives us 3 to play with. I think we are just doomed. But Sage of the Skies at least will draw us another card. No. That seems weird. But it will gain us some life. That is something. Yep, there's a Lumra. That means we're doomed. Alright, here comes Lumra, and here comes a bunch of lands, and that's going to make a bunch of zombie tokens. I guess they didn't have that many lands in their grave. What the heck? What's this? I'm so confused. We're not as far behind as I think we should be by any rights. Alright, so let us... I guess we're gonna block here. Double block the Tevel. And I think we're good. Combat tricks incoming? No. Okay. Alright, well, now we have a huge board to deal with. And Lumra has reach. That is an issue. Here's what I want to do. I want to cast Oracle of the Alpha. And we will foretell the Depart the Realm. Then we'll cast... No. Hold on. Oh my goodness. We are in a pickle. Alright, we'll see what they pick, and that'll determine what we do here. Alright, they're bringing back Vault-Born Tyrant. I think the answer here has to be the Tarask. Ward 10? Ah. Okay, at least it doesn't have trample. Cool. We need a Cyclonic Rift like crazy. Alright, they're attacking with everything. What will you fight? You'll have to pay the ward. Alright. Wait, why doesn't... Oh, just spells, not abilities. It's not actually ward. Yeah. Alright, well, goodbye Lumra. We'll draw a card. It's the Mischievous Mystic. Can we make a comeback? What is on the top? Kaido? I don't know if that does it. Alright, we must block. Let's block here. Let's block once again there. I guess the Undead Butler will be blocked there. And that leaves us with a 3/3. I guess we block one of the zombie tokens and take 8, 9, 10, 11. Doesn't feel great, but we're not dead. Okay, let's discuss our options. We have a Sword of Wealth and Power. That will get us at least a treasure if we cast it out of the graveyard. I don't think that wins us the game, though. We have to do a lot of work here. Alright, they have Galta. Big Stompies incoming. Herd. Alright, it's our turn. We have Flip. Where were you? Flip it. Come on, man. You were supposed to be here like ages ago. Alright, let's talk about Mischievous Mystic. And choose target knowledge and okay, so let's go with this guy here. I don't think that mattered. Well, we're doomed. We're just playing around with our cards at this point, I believe. Kaido enters with 3. Where'd he go? What just happened? Did we not just play? Oh, he entered as Kaido. Or Kaido entered as... Oh my goodness. What just happened? What did we do? No, it says Planeswalkers too. Well, that's kind of funny. Oh well, we're doomed. I forgot it said Planeswalkers. Kaido came in as a copy of Mischievous Mystic. That's pretty funny. Oh man, good game, good game. What have we done to ourselves? That was a really weird series of events there. We really, really, really wanted most of the cards. We got there late game, pretty early game. And the cards that we did get early game were not exactly what we wanted to set up with, other than that 3-drop bird that kind of gave ward from spells. Ashling Flame Dancer. Oh my. I seem to remember this is a broken card. You don't lose. Okay, so yeah, it's like the unspent red mana they get, the keep, and then copy an instant or sorcery spell. Discard a card. That's pretty cool. We'll see if we can survive. Not with this hand. Alright, this is a bit better. Hey, we found a Mox Amber. That's good. We have an Emery. Even better. Alright, so I think we go ahead and play the Mox Amber, because that reduces the cost for Emery. Uh-oh. Damage isn't removed during the cleanup steps. I saw an article today talking about the cleanup step and how it was never talked about in cards, except for like 1 or 2 cards in recent history, and it's a big deal because the Final Fantasy is going to have one. But yeah, I remember they've got several cards on Arena that talk about that all the time. Alright, so we have a Horn of Valhalla in there. I like your Moxie, kid. Alright, let's go ahead and foretell the Depart the Realm. And we have that thing we can play. So let's grab the Horn of Valhalla and cast a Horn of Valhalla. And it blew a mighty note. It was sounding and resounding. Hombre, Senior, what will you do about our horn call? Oh, there goes Emery. All right, let's get ourselves another blue source. We will cast our commander. And we have 2 mana we can play. You know, this is instant speed. This is instant speed. We have a possible counter spell at instant speed. Let's talk about playing instant speed interference. Okay, well, they get a counter. May play any number of those if any of those cards are made on the benefit of the grid. Okay. All right, they have chosen to allow us to return this to their hand and draw a card. Oracle of the Alpha seems spicy. Okay, this is setting up a little bit better, I think, than our last attempt. Let us get a little cheeky and play the Lunarch Veteran. And then we'll go with Oracle of the Alpha. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, they saw our life gain, our mighty 1 life gain, and trembled and folded. Maybe they're not a fan of alchemy. But then again, they were running an alchemy enchantment, so no, that doesn't track. Alright, we'll see what happens in the next game. So we're 1-1. That time the ramp, or lack thereof, did not seem to play a factor in our victory. Azusa is lost, but often seeking more and more land drops. That's about all she does. She says you can play 2 more lands every turn. Okay, well. I like the Valley Flood Caller. I like the Raven form, kind of. Jace Reawakened. Kiker, but we're only got 2 mana here, and none of them are white. But then again, well, I'm gonna mulligan this while they're over there emoting us. Okay, this is a little bit better. Kami of Bamboo Grove is gonna ramp them already. Slow down, Mr. Blade 45. Let's enjoy ourselves. You're in such a rush. How about... Well, let's go ahead and play the Mischievous Mystic. That's a flyer. I can get in for some damage at least. Aftermath Analyst. So we're doing like another expect to see Lumra deck. I love that because it's got reach. So it's, you know, kind of like something we would want to do something about. I like that we have the Sword of Forge and Frontier here, though. Can't cast that. Let's just go ahead and play our commander. With 4 mana next turn. That means we can Mirror Hall Mimic the Mischievous guy. Maybe they got a Conduit of the Worlds. That's pretty good. Alright, well, this will make Horn of Valhalla pretty good if we ever get this in play. Oracle of Meldiah reveals a land. Are they ramping into Ugin? Case of the Locked Hothouse is now live. Wow. Cool. We do have a Cyclonic Rift now in hand. That's excellent. Okay, so let's go and talk about paying 3 to equip the Sword of Forge and Frontier onto our commander. And we will go full aggro. Oh no, we wanted the Chaos Wand. No! We have been denied the Chaos Wand. Go, ye Scoot Swarms, go! Oh my goodness, they are going off now. We definitely need a Cyclonic Rift. This is why we need Cyclonic Rift. Alright, careful now. You're going to break the token limit. My goodness. Look at him go. Oh, well. Yep, there we go. 3, 4, 5. I don't believe there's any way that we get to Cyclonic Rift mana next turn. Not a chance. Not a chance. We'll see if we can get lucky. And they have a creature with reach anyway. Oh, but we bet pro green, so. Alright, let's see what happens. I don't believe any of this will actually matter. Oh my goodness. And I don't know. I guess the white mana. We'll choose a control. Yeah, we'll go there. Let's see what we get. It's a land. A little late. A little late. That would have been nice. Hey, yep, good game. Just a turn behind. We just did not hit our land drops there, even with card draw. Maybe that was my mistake. We probably could have sequenced that better to ensure our land drops. I thought we would have hit something a little bit better off. I thought for sure we were going to hit a land drop off of the sort of frontier and whatnots. Forge and Frontier. That was a good card to have in our hand. Just unfortunate that we didn't hit a land off of it the first time. Otherwise, we would have had to land a Cyclonic Rift the next time after missing our land drop. Alright, Felithar, Dawn of the Abzan. Speaking of Felithar, we'll see if they have a lot of mana ramp in their deck. With no blue. Oh, man. No, this won't work. Well, we got nothing but blue here. I guess we'll go with this. Alright, blue mana. We has it. Bitter Blossom, they have tokens. Alright, let's go. Bird is the word. And we'll go ahead and foretell the saw it coming. Camball, that's not great. Let's get a Ristic Study down. That help us get our land drops. We will take a damage from Camball for now. Now we have to Witness Protection Camball. And we have a Hermit. No blocks. Oh, I see what's going on here. They don't have the mana for their commander. They have black. They have green or white, not both. All right, cool. We have a flyer. All right, now they have it. Torrens. Uh-oh. Okay, well, yeah, so much for our heuristic study putting in work. Okay, and we're still having trouble finding another land. God, I want to be able to hold up this solid coming and play Vega. Okay. We can't do it. We have to just hold back. Okay, I think after this, okay, if I say that, and then we draw land. Cool. No attacks. All right, come on. Are you serious? Okay. Well, let's cast Thopter Fabricator. No attacks. We'll just let them drain themselves and make a bunch of tokens. Chatterfang. All right, let's see if they pay the 1. All right, let's saw it coming on that, and so we can draw a card. Come on, land. No, you are not a land. All right then. Oh, you are a land, but you're a tap land. You cheeky land. Okay, and there's a land. Hey. Things are looking up. Let's talk about a mischievous Catgeist. And I think we just want to hold back. Oh, man, this feels so bad. Lots of high action here. All right, they cannot pay the 1. We will take action and draw that land. They'll get that. Okay, equal to their devotion to white. That's 2. What's 2 more tokens? Sure. All right, okay, now we're hitting all the lands. This is not my fault, dude. This is not my fault. Let's get a hallowed fountain and pay 2 life. We'll do, no, we can't do Jin get to Axis. Oh my goodness. We might as well though, right? Oh no, we might as well not. Ah, God. You're killing me here. I'm just gonna cast Jin get to Axis. No attacks. I'll let you kill yourself and build an army of 1/1s. Doubling season. Okay. Yes, we will draw a card. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's get some. You see this? Now we have hit 4 lands in a row. And this is crazy. This is not my fault. All right. One with the multiverse seems good here. Enduring Curiosity also seems good here. And I like to see the Elrond's Epiphany on top. Let us move to combat. Go with Vega. And that's probably it. I think we want to hold everybody else back. Oh, why did we do that? I forgot about all those flyers they had. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I've had a momentary lapse of reason. Why did I just attack into that? Beator akin to all. All right. Okay, well, they're almost there. We desperately, desperately need... Oh, why? Why did I do that? We will play the actual cost. Let's see if we can come back from nowhere here. We will see if we can come back out of nowhere here. Let's go with pay the 0 cost for Alron's Epiphany and double that. Get play Tygam. Draw Jace Reawakened. Okay. This is a desperate ploy, but I think we absolutely have to dig for a Cyclonic Rift. Let's get rid of the plains, and that'll be good. That's a key to the vault. That's not exactly what we need. Let's play Jace Reawakened. We'll play Prince of What-You-Call-It's. Draw the key to the vault. We'll discard the Dazzling Denial because we absolutely don't need it at this point. There's a Brazen Borrower on top. So let's draw a card and then discard. We'll discard the Restless Anchorage. We will, oh my goodness, play Key to the Vault with regular mana. That's fine. We'll keep the real one. Play, no, we don't want to Otawara. We do want to return target non-land permanent and opponent controls to their owner's hand. So that'll be that. Saga of the Skies. We'll play for free. I don't think that doing anything really matters here, but we'll return the Doubling Season to their hand. And I think that means we win? Does that mean we win? What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Whoa, I am blown away. I think it feels like we were possessed there for a moment and we just went off and they fell for it. They absolutely fell for it. Ishin, 2 Heavens is 1. You are our next opponent, piloted by Kuro. They double attack triggers. That's a thing. All right, well, we have things here. We'll do it. At the very least, we can foretell some things. All right, and foretell we shall. Foretell away. I will tell you a story about the time that we departed the realm. All right, let's Arid Mesa, grab a land. And I think it's going to be the Hallowed Fountain. And we will go Emery, Lurker of the Lock. Come on, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. That is an Oracle of the Alpha and a couple of lands and a Witness Protection. Could have been worse. All right, this guy, yeah, has to go. This is an instant, so we will make sure to cast it at instant speed on their turn, but the Dalcoven Outrider is like, hey, I'm going to make somebody huge. Alright, we have to go ahead and return that guy, because Herois will make all their attacking creatures and prevent all damage. Okay, now we're in trouble. Ristic Study and attack. The Ishin comes down, and oh my goodness, this is going to be terrible. They don't pay. Yes, we will take action. Yay, land! We did it. Yes, Outrider, and then we get to draw another card. Oh, Doomscar is wonderful. That is a wonderful card to foretell here. Let's go, put Roaming Throne on Bird. And attack for 2. I mean, we're probably doomed now. But, you know, what you gonna do? Mardu Thunderkite. Oh man, they got all the good Alchemy Mobilized cards in here. I mean, yeah, that's game. That is absolutely just game. I'm not gonna wait for all the triggers to go off. Hello, Tony Marie. Welcome to the slaughterhouse. Thanks for joining us. All right, well, yes, those two alchemy cards together in the Ishin deck. We did a deck very similar to that, using a Johnny and the Siege that does the same thing, that doubles the attack triggers. I bet they had that in there too. All right, Tom Bombadil. We're gonna revamp our Tom Bombadil deck like crazy after Final Fantasy drops. You just wait and see. I like it. We have lands, we have card draw, we have a Witch Enchanter. Alright, we can get the Surveil land for once. There we go. Kaido I like here. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, Malevolent Hermit, you just sit there and be a stodgy old man. Hey, thank you, Tony Marie. We're trying to have a good game here. We'll see what happens. Our opponent, Akarin, is going to play some nasty sagas probably and go infinite on us. So, I'm trying to see the bright side. We got to play a Hermit. Alright, well, Kaido. Alright, let us make a ninja. We don't have many ways to cast anything from anywhere other than our hand at the moment. That's why I'm holding off on Vega. We're just kind of waiting for them to play their, we'll discard a card. It will be one of these fine islands. We may regret that. Okay, so now, I think it's pretty imperative, because they're almost on Tom Bombadil mana, that we destroy that saga. Mega Ninja. Yes. Then let's draw a card, submit 0. And we will discard, I think at this point, the Ristic Study. No, Yeah, the heuristic study, because we have the enduring curiosity. That's a bit more consistent with our board state at the moment. Assuming we get to keep our board. Oh, goodbye, Kaido. Oh, no. Okay, then. Well. Let's go. Draw 3 cards. All right, now we're in business. Now we are in business. Timmel will repeatedly at the end of our turn trigger Vega, so we just need to get there. And I think we have the mana in hand to get there, as well as the saw it coming. That is excellent. Should they ever find that 5th land. Oh, they're amassing orcs. We must be careful. Do we want them to amass orcs? When this comes back, I think we need to blow up the last chapter of the Blue Saga. And I guess we'll blow up the other one while we're at it. We don't want them amassing orcs all the time. That's nonsense. Oh, we got the Chaos Wand. We got the Chaos Wand. Whatever you need, I've got it, my friend. All right, let's draw some cards. Good game. Well, no! Hey, we won one. Tony Marie, you're our lucky charm. Look at us go. That's a good way to end this particular series. So you see, we can have fun without mana rocks. We can have fun without claim jumpers, restorations of a Ganjo. You know, we just gotta draw a lot of cards. Maybe we should put one more land in there. I don't know. I had a good time though. This was a fun one. You're really flying by the seat of your pants. No pun intended with the birds and the spirits. As always, love one another, be cool. Don't be a jerk, and have fun playing Magic the Gathering.